Can We Cool the Planet? That's the title of the new PBS documentary that just launched. They talk about all these different tools for the changing climate, including carbon removal. So they talk about the Carbon X Prize, they talk about products made of carbon, they talk about the teams and entrepreneurs that are working to pull carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. I have two reactions to this. One is like, what does it mean that PBS is making a documentary that's got a huge section about carbon removal? And then after that, what does it mean that in this documentary, they're showing off the products and creations that we helped to prototype as part of the Carbon X Prize product showcase, right? Like that narrative of toothpaste and yoga mats and watches is in a documentary that's going out to thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. That is so cool. Like, what does it mean? So I just moderated a panel at Verge on carbon moonshots. Like, what are the big ideas for pulling carbon from the air? And as part of the intro, I told people, like, if you're wondering, can we do this? You're in the wrong spot, and you should go watch this PBS documentary. Because really, like, when you're talking about carbon moonshots, it's not if we can do it. It's not can we. It's not should we. It's how do we do this? So that was that Verge panel. The video will be going up pretty soon. I'll send that out. But this PBS documentary fits really nicely for people that are thinking about, like, can we even do this? So I really love that thousands, whatever, hundred thousands, millions of people, maybe trillions of people, right? If people watch it in the future, are thinking about, like, can this happen? So it's lots of new eyeballs, lots of new people coming to learn and discover carbon removal. What's uncomfortable about this is that we're really putting our sign out on the door. We're saying if you want to be a part of the carbon removal revolution, you should come here. And as much enthusiasm and knowledge as we have, there's just so much more that's needed to boot up thousands or tens of thousands of people around that. How do we welcome them? How do you welcome people to a new topic that they're just hearing about for the first time? They've seen this documentary. One thing that, I like graphics, animations. Carbon removal kind of doesn't really have that. We've got to start. Carbon 180 has these great like guides to carbon removal and direct air capture. And some people with their websites, they kind of diagram their process. But this PBS documentary did a great job of like going through and mapping out and animating how these processes work. Sometimes they did like a video overlay of carbon upcycling technologies process, which is really neat. So I love that stuff, and we just need more of it. I hope that the work that PBS did gets reused by those companies and the rest of the AirMiners community to share and to share how these processes work. So to me, what this all means is there are today hundreds, thousands of people that are working in carbon removal and curious about it. And with this PBS documentary launching, it's going to be thousands, it's going to be tens of thousands of people that are coming to people who are in the AirMiners community and trying to figure this space out and figure out where they fit in. That is super exciting to me. And they're going to be armed with this narrative that we're making valuable, useful things out of carbon from the air, like yoga mats, toothpaste, watches, barbells, tiles, all that great stuff. So here's what I want to do. Take this PBS documentary. It's a link. It's online. You can watch the whole thing. Send it to somebody that you know who's wondering, who's at that stage where they're wondering, can we cool the planet? And let me know what they say, because we want to build an on-ramp for thousands and tens of thousands of people to join this industry.